Say that I've got a website that has a lot of international customers. I don't just want to have a website in Oregon, like I have a server right here. I'd also like to have things set up so that I've got a server over in Europe. So if you're over in Europe, you can get a fast, responsive return to any web request that you've got without having to run over any transatlantic cable. Now, setting up a new server is actually pretty easy with Amazon. All you need to do is select which region you want. I could easily come up with several different locations in Asia and South America. In our case, I've got a server in Ireland already created. And now I'm presented with the issue, how do I get the customers in Europe to go to the Ireland server and everybody else to go to my Oregon server? Well, we can do that with the DNS by setting up a geolocated type of record. Let's see how that's done. First off, I'm going to create a record set. I'm going to copy out my address. I'm going to go back here to Oregon. And then I'm going to select Test Server Oregon 1. I'm going to copy this public DNS. Now I'm going to go over here and paste that in here. If I've got it as an alias, then I want a CNAME record. And I'm going to call this geo.webdev.training. My routing policy in this case is going to be geolocation. And I'm going to select this as default. So by default, I'm going to put everybody over to the Oregon web server. And I need to give this a set name. Create it. Great. Now that I've got that set up, the next thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and add another record. I'm also going to call this geo. Canonical name. I'm going to flip over here. I'm going to go to my Ireland server. Copy the DNS for it. Paste it in here. So I've got CNAME, I've also got geo, webdev.training, and in this case I'm going to do geolocation, and for anybody on these continents, I'm going to select here for Europe, I'm going to have my Ireland server. Call that setID Ireland server. Go ahead and create it. Excellent. So now if I go to geo.webdev.training, since I'm here in the US, indeed, I go to Test Server Oregon 1. And then if I go to Web Page Test, I can type in geo.webdev.training. And the neat thing with this is that I can select the location that I want. So there are, in fact, a server over in Ireland. I can start the test. And here I can see that I went to Test Server Ireland 1. Therefore, you can see it's rather easy to set up your servers by geographical region and point people to the proper server based upon where they happen to be.